Hi guys, just doing a quick video. I need to do an honest video. This is not for the majority, because the majority already know this. It's for all the people that consider themselves poor or really can't afford to buy food, right? And I'm not having a go, guys. I'm just telling it how I see it. I am so sick and tired to the back teeth of telling people, just, do you know why you're poor? You're poor because you buy luxuries that you don't need to buy. It just, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. Like, unless it's electric, gas, water, sewage, food, you don't need a TV license, You don't need 3 different car insurance policies. You don't need 3 different cars. Oh my God. Childcare, okay, yeah, but you can homeschool them. You don't need to send them to school. You don't need to spend £200 on school uniform per child. Just because the school says you need this to go here, you need that to go here. No, you don't. You could homeschool them. You could buy, you can go to WH Smith's. I know it's not called WH Smith's anymore. Was it TJ Jones or something? TG Jones, right? And you can buy a booklet, and it's like £3, right? Each. And there's one book for English, one book for maths, one book for science. And it's the entire year curriculum in that one book. And just work through it. Unbelievable. It drives me bloody cuckoo. A lot of people out there are going out and they're spending money on shiz that they don't need, that you don't need to buy, that you don't need to own. A lot of you are in debt. Here's an idea. There's a lot of people out there that have credit cards that don't know how credit cards work. It's not about getting a credit card and making that £5 payment every month, because if you spend 2.5 grand, the interest on that is probably, I've got a credit card, don't get me wrong, I've got a credit card, and I pay it in full every single month. Every single month. You do not make the bare minimum payment. You do not. Or get rid of them. Because clearly you're not a responsible adult to pay your credit card company. It just, oh my God. And I'm not stopping and starting this bloody video, for me to adjust my language so that you understand, Electric, gas, water, TV license, but you don't need that one. Sewage, mobile, broadband. Most people would say those are luxuries anyway. You don't need it. You just want it. Know the difference. My outgoings, including my rent, is £505 a month. Now, I don't include food in that because I say that food is any money left over. Any money that you've got after paying your bills go to food. It's that simple. I don't need to say any more. You know, in this country, you can get a free bus pass. You can get this, that, and the other. You can get a home warm discount to keep your heating on. You know, it just, oh my God, honestly, I can't say it enough, you know? And then you come across people, especially like the Americans, who are shelling out $800 a month for a car payment, $600 a month for car insurance. No, absolutely not. Just because you want a brand new car. Sorry, go get a rust bucket and, you know, I had one. My car cost me 900 quid. I took it in for its MOT. It lasted me a year. And then it went to the scrap heap in the sky. You know, because it failed its MOT. They wanted £600, a further £600 to fix that car. No, I can get another car for that. But I didn't. I don't work, okay? So I don't need a car. I've got a free bus pass. If I need to go anywhere, I will get on a bus. People can make all the excuses they want, left, right, and centre. But these items, whether you own a car, whether you own a van, whether you own a bloody whatever, right? I'm sorry, your mobile phone, you know that like £1,200 bloody iPhone in your pocket? Or in your hand right now? It's not a bloody asset. It's not going to make you more money. It was 1,200 quid new. It's probably worth £80 now. You know, it's not worth a lot. I mean, if you're talking about the new iPhone, okay, you know, what, 1,700 quid? It's probably worth like £600 now. Because it's second hand. These things aren't an asset. They're not going to go up in value. My phone is an £80 phone from CEX. £80. No fucking, you know, 1,400 quid. You can get shafted. I'm not paying 1,400 quid for a mobile phone. I have in the past, don't get me wrong, you know, many years ago, you know, I wanted a new iPhone, I wanted a new Samsung, I wanted a new bloody this, that, and the other. Do I do it now? Absolutely bloody not. You do not need it. A phone is for making phone calls and sending text messages. That's it. Jesus Christ, like, you know, it just, it drives me cuckoo that we still live in a world where people think class has something to do with what mobile phone you have in your hand and what car you drive. Has absolutely bugger all to do with it. Absolutely. But yeah, if you've been here for this long, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Peace.